Let's take a couple minutes to go through the online application process for pay-as-you-go general liability, offered through Employers Risk Management Association. If you're watching this video, you should have already been introduced to the specifics of the program and obtained an access code. While GL policies are often calculated based on payroll, the pay plans offered by the industry have not been coordinated to work smoothly with payroll fluctuations, like workers' compensation. Today, we're changing that. IRMA only works through licensed independent agents. However, we also realize that as a payroll vendor or even a business owner, you'd like to kick the tires before waving an agent over. As you can see on the screen, you can click to request an agent if you are not already aligned with one. Or if you would like for us to contact the agent of your choice, you may also click the same line and we'll be in contact. If you are a payroll company reaching out for the first time, please let us contact you first to go over the program and its limitations and possibilities. For purposes of this demonstration, we are going to use the system as an agent. As you can see, there is a highlighted Click Here button to upload agency information to obtain your writing code. Upload a copy of your E&O policy declaration page and copy of the licenses for the states in which you intend to write business. Okay, now let's get into the rating process itself. Enter the zip code for your prospect. Currently, the states of Alaska, Kentucky, West Virginia, and Vermont are not eligible, along with a few select zip codes in California, New York, and Florida. While you may bind a policy with an effective date of 12/01 tomorrow, we request that this program not be used for last-minute coverage. We will send you an agency code after a short review process, which may include a phone call if you haven't yet discussed this program. Tell us what your customer does. We have tried to match keywords with ISO codes, however, the variables are many. So you can click on the View All Eligible Class Codes button, and a PDF of the eligible codes and descriptions will appear. We will expand the list as the program grows and we get requests. As you can see, I entered roofing for our sample applicant, and a pop-up appears, verifying that your prospect does not do the following. Please read the requests and answer them accurately. You can add multiple class codes to your client's policy. This page shows the class descriptions. Please confirm that you have your client in the proper classification. As we launch this program, we are strictly automated in underwriting and dependent on correct answers to all questions. As the program grows and underwriting expands to include gray areas, answering yes in the first question will result in a pop-up leading to a PDF application that can be filled out and sent with supporting documents. We have access to other GL programs that may consider your prospect if that's the case, and we're happy to point you towards those programs. The last question about 3 years in business is important. There are several sign and drive opportunities on the net for startups to get a policy. This program does not set up for and will not supervise if it is used as instant certificate policies that cancel midterm. If you have an applicant that has been in their industry for a significant amount of time, but only been in business for a short time. We leave that to your discretion, and you may click yes to proceed. Here is the pop-up that you will see if you select a box that makes the client ineligible for the program. You can download the application here. Subcontractor coverage is calculated based on the average annual cost your client has experienced or expects to use this policy year. Select the proper classification of subcontractors. Note: general contractors are eligible for the program providing that we have accuracy in subcontractors' expenses. Construction managers are not eligible for this program. GCs that only have monthly payroll may expect a larger deposit. Select your client's payroll frequency. The next payroll date refers to the first payroll date after the policy effective date. Very important to understand that. Do they use a payroll provider? If not, our TPA for premium payment, Reliable Premium Management, or RPM, will reach out directly to set up most effective means to report payroll. Also, if a payroll quote is needed, follow the pop-up answers a few simple questions and receive a payroll quote from one of the many IRMA payroll partners. IRMA does not partner with any payroll company that has its own agency. Your clients will be safe and you will receive steady residual commission on payroll. Also, very important, this program is designed to be very accurate throughout the year. Because payrolls may fluctuate greatly, use the lower estimate as it makes it easier on your client. The audit team has no effect on your commission, which is paid residually monthly. If your client uses payroll service, this drop-down box will appear. If your agency provides payroll services, click Agent Driven and RPM will reach out to your agency to set up a payroll date feed. Otherwise, select from the list of the current subscribed payroll partners. If you have a payroll vendor to nominate, please select Agent Driven. Here is your quote. The down payment reflects the payroll frequency. There's an estimated monthly cost, and at the bottom there is an estimated weekly cost in this example. The risk purchasing group fee must be displayed on the quote, however, will be embedded in the weekly premium. There is a box for a one-time RPG fee. This box is where you may include broker fees if you choose. Since this system is designed to quote bind issue, RPM will collect your broker fee and electronically send it to your account as soon as it clears. There is a 10% fee for this service, so if you charge a $100 fee, you will receive $90. Also, very important, we need to know where we stand in the marketplace in terms of pricing. Please fill in the target premium box if you have competed quotes. Whether or not we bind this policy, we will need to know how to improve our program and greatly appreciate this information. Please compare apples to apples, as we don't want to compete against many of the lesser quality offerings out there. Here is a breakdown of the policy costs per class codes. You can also print a simple policy for you to review with your client. Keep in mind the policy is a master policy with separate aggregates issued from RPG to IRMA, and your client will receive a distinctly numbered certificate which you will use as their policy number on certificates issued by your agency. Also on this page, you can download the quote for your customer to review, or you can move to the process of binding. Fill in your client's information on this page. Select payment method. Your quote has now been submitted. An email has been sent to your email to forward to your client for electronic signature. It is very important that you are the one sending this email to your client. Here is the member certificate that displays the unique number which you will use as the policy number. A copy of your policy for you and your client. And a breakdown of the 4-page quote for you and your client's record. Expect some minor changes as we grow this program and the technology behind it. We rely on you to help.